That's all coming up, but first... It's a bold ambition, but Ben and Theo are two blokes who have quite literally dedicated their lives to perfecting one thing. It's hard to say, it's easy to eat. Meet the Gnocchi Gnocchi brothers. Is that good? Do you like my Italian?
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi? Gnocchi. Definitely gnocchi.
Gnocchi. Gnocchi.
I grew up in an Italian-Australian household. I spent a lot of time with my nonna, who would make a lot of different types of pasta, one of which was gnocchi. Gnocchi's always been a part of my life. Pasta has been a part of my life, and Italian food has been a big part of my life. Buongiorno, we are the Gnocchi Gnocchi brothers, and this is our story. I'm not a chef, I'm actually a food lover. I appreciate good food. Travelled across to Italy and selected very unique ingredients, brought them to Australia and created my first business, which was a small boutique import business. When I first came to the market, I had truffles, and a lot of people didn't even know what truffles were.
Ciao, ciao. Tutto bene?
Yeah, tutto posto, tutto posto. I went knocking on doors in different restaurants, and I found myself here in Paddington, knocking on the door of Grappino restaurant, and I see Don Freddy come out and greet me. Let's have some lunch together. I'm so hungry. Freddy was an accomplished chef, very international. So he knew what to do with these truffles, and he was as excited as me to see these things. Theo was the head chef at Grappino at the time, and we started to become friends. While I was a supplier to Grappino and to other restaurants around Brisbane, I also used to sell my wares down at the markets. Theo and his father, Freddie, came up with an idea of why don't we sell the truffle soup at the markets during the winter months. It was just an absolute hit. Theo is always thinking about new ingredients, new products to bring. And one day he said to me, Benny, what about gnocchi? And I thought, wow, gnocchi. I immediately reminded myself of my childhood, my nonna making the gnocchi, and we thought, yeah, let's give gnocchi a shot. After the first market, we were absolutely amazed that we sold out in an hour. The next week, we brought double the amount of gnocchi. Again, we sold out in about the same time. We created a cult following from the markets. For months and months and months, we were stealing Freddie's kitchen up at Grappino between lunch and dinner service. Theo, the poor bastard, would get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and peel the potatoes. We got too big. We were doing more and more markets. Eventually, Freddie kicked us out and said, guys, you're big enough now. You have to stand on your own 2 feet. So we started to look around for a location, and we took the massive leap of faith to deck it out, to build it from scratch and open Australia's first gnoccheria.
Built in the Brisbane suburb of Paddington, it wasn't long before Australia needed its second and third gnoccherias, and the boys opened their doors at South Bank and on the Gold Coast.
Thank you. What happened to my bell? My bell's not working. I need the bell. Robbie, 1 glass of rosé, 1 white, table 3. Every week at the moment we go through 1.3 tonne of gnocchi to keep our 3 restaurants or gnoccherias going.
1 more carbonara special.
It's a lot of potato, a lot of flour, a lot of eggs, a lot of everything. A lot of people required to make the gnocchi as well. Table 5, 1 Bellini, 1 Chinotto, 1 Peroni. We make gnocchi every single day. We don't make any other type of pasta. We don't do pizza on the menu to help us. We don't do, any other tortellini or tagliatelle. We just do gnocchi. So if you do one thing, you do it well, you get better and better at it. I've heard the word that is our business, gnocchi, be pronounced so many different ways. We've heard gnocchi, we've heard gnocchi, we've heard gnocchi.
Gnocchi or gnocchi? Some say gnocchi, some say gnocchi.
We say gnocchi. In Australia they say gnocchi.
The proper way is gnocchi. You really have to it comes from your nose, gnocchi. That's the way to say it.
While their restaurant doors have been shut, Ben and Theo have kept the kitchen pumping and waitstaff employed by offering takeaway and home delivery. To order your own little puffy pillows of love, head to gnocchignoccibrothers.com.au.